What's up everyone, my name is Jonathan Dormush. You may have heard a little game called God of War is coming out to the PS4 on April 20th. Before that happens though, we reviewed on IGN. You can check out my review, but we also got something really cool in the office. We got this sort of special edition of God of War. It's not something you can buy necessarily in a store, but it's sort of a special edition of the game made by PlayStation, and it comes with some really cool stuff and in some very nice packaging. So I wanted to show you, as a big fan of the game myself, what we got. It's really cool. So it comes first with this film. It's kind of very light and hard to see, but it's essentially the forest that you've definitely seen in God of War trailers and demos and things of that nature, including our review. And you can clearly see sort of the shadows of a taller man and a smaller man or boy, which is probably Kratos and Atreus. I'm gonna pull that off though, and you got this very awesome box. It comes apart from the middle, it opens up. But all around it, there are these different runes and markings on it based on sort of Norse mythology and Norse runes. It looks awesome, and it's a pretty sturdy package. I really love this, and we'll probably keep it on my desk for all of time. But we'll actually open it up, and what's really cool is, so you get that sort of that main image that you've seen of God of War probably before. You also get portrait shots of Kratos and Atreus with their names lovingly written on it. And when we pull it up, there's this very cool art book. There's also a letter up here. This letter is from Cory Barlog, the creative director of God of War, who's just, pretty much telling you, I hope you enjoy the game and how much work we put into this game, because they've been making it for a while, and as you may know, we liked it here a lot at IGN. But so you have that letter. There's a limited number of these made, only about 2,000 or so. Comes with this very cool book. It's sort of a mixture of art and just a couple letters from the developers and their intent on certain things in the game. It's very cool, and the art is gorgeous. It does sort of spoil some really big locations and some of the enemies and a couple characters and their designs, so we don't want to show it to you just yet, especially because most of you out there probably haven't played the game yet. But it is very cool, trust me, the art is gorgeous, just like the game is. As we keep going through the box, this ribbon is to help you, there's a nice little slip for the game. There is no game in there currently, but it is a very nice shot of Kratos and Atreus, as well as another sort of emblem rune on the back, which is pretty great. In here also, there are three little things in here. It's very cool. There's this little, it looks like a coin, but I believe it is actually a sticker. I have not tried to remove the back, because if it is not a sticker, I will ruin it. But it is very cool, and I like it a lot. It's not written in English, so if you're trying to read really close up what that says, you probably can't. It also came with this much more sturdy coin. It has, of course, another rune on the front, as well as the name of the game, if you didn't know what it was already, on the other side. It's a very hefty coin. I kind of like this. I'll probably use this if I ever need to call a football game in my life, which I never will. Last but not least, it comes with what is a very nice bookmark, I think, unless there's something here I am absolutely missing. This is a very nice bookmark. It has sort of the main God of War symbol on the background that's used the logo of the game, but otherwise it has this really cool design on the front. And that's pretty much it. I've lifted up the box to try to look if there was a secret, if they suddenly hid the next God of War in there already. Maybe they were done. They're not, but they are done with this new God of War, which is coming to the PS4 on April 20th. If you want to know much more about that game, you can check out IGN's review of the game. Spoilers, it was my review. I love the game. You should definitely check that out. Or you can check out, we have an awesome graphics comparison of the final game compared to the original E3 2016 demo of the game. It is awesome how much this game has changed and how beautiful it looks. Of course, for all things God of War, stay tuned to IGN.